I'm Lauren. I'm here at Lynnwood Food Bank to show you how to make chili. I'm currently doing my dietetic internship at Seattle Pacific University on my way to becoming a registered dietitian. So the first thing you want to do when you're cooking anything is get all of your ingredients ready. So over here we have 2 cans of black beans and 1 can of kidney beans. These are low sodium because we want to reduce as much sodium as we can, make it more heart healthy. And I also rinsed the beans as well, just to reduce a little bit more sodium. We have our noodles that everything is going on top of. We have our poblano pepper for some spice. We have some cumin, some coriander, some chili powder, and a little bit of salt. And then we have some mushrooms because they were left over from another recipe, and it's chili, so you can add in whatever you want. We also have 1 can of whole peeled tomatoes, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and we have here, smells good, we have our ground beef and onions. So I already cooked this ahead of time, but if you're doing it at home, you might want to cook it in a separate pan to get it nice and brown, and then you can strain off some of the fat and put it in your crock pot and it'll be ready to go. So the next thing we want to do, once we have our browned meat in here, we're going to take our peppers, sprinkle those in, our mushrooms, we have our beans. And you know what, if you're not a fan of meat, or if you don't have any on hand, you can always just throw in an extra can of beans. You can put anything you want in your chili. All these big tomatoes. And then last but not least, we're gonna add in our spices here. Sprinkle those in. This is 1 full crock pot. Give it all a good mix. I'm going to make sure those spices are covering everything here. And it's up to you if you want to set it to high or low, depending on how quickly you want it cooked. In my opinion, the longer you cook chili, the better it is, because all the flavors just kind of meld together. But, you know, if you're running low on time, you can go ahead and crank it up to high, leave it for maybe an hour, because the meat's already cooked, so you're just trying to get all the flavors together and all the veggies nice and soft. So let's go ahead and throw that lid on, and we'll set it to low and let it cook. Alright, so now that this chili's been cooking for a while, let's go ahead and serve it. We have our egg noodles that we previously cooked, and we're just going to take a nice big scoop, sprinkle that on top, and there's dinner.